What if I told you there are golf courses so exclusive you couldn't buy your way in, even if you had $1 billion? Places where the membership list reads like a Forbes Top 100, and the waiting list, if it even exists, could stretch across decades. These aren't golf clubs. They're kingdoms of wealth, privacy, and power, hidden behind manicured hedges and guarded by rules designed to keep the rest of us out. Welcome to the secret world of billionaire golf clubs, where the fairways are lined with fortune and entry is by invitation only. If you want to see more shocking reveals about golf's wealthiest players and courses, hit that subscribe button now. Golf has always had an air of prestige, but the clubs we're talking about here exist in another universe entirely. Forget your local country club or your city's exclusive membership. These places aren't listed online, they don't advertise, and in many cases, they don't even have a public phone number. You don't apply to join, you're noticed, usually by another billionaire, a sitting member who decides you're worthy of an introduction. And even then, there's no guarantee you'll get in. Take the Vintage Club in Indian Wells, California, one of the most secretive golf communities in the world. To even be considered, you need 2 existing members to vouch for you, a background check, and a quiet review by the membership committee. Rumor has it that some applicants have waited years for a call that never came. Then there's Nanea Golf Club in Hawaii, founded by billionaire Charles Schwab and financier George Roberts. Its membership list is sealed tighter than a vault. Even local Hawaiians rarely catch a glimpse of the course's interior, and yet for those inside, it's paradise. Rolling ocean views, luxury villas, and a sense of seclusion that money alone can't buy. In this world, exclusivity is the real currency. The fewer people who know, the more powerful the mystique becomes. And that's exactly how these billionaire golf clubs like it. But secrecy isn't the only barrier. Money is just the beginning. For most golfers, paying a $5,000 or $10,000 initiation fee is already a big deal. At these clubs, that wouldn't even cover the application paperwork. Let's start with Augusta National, the home of the Masters. While its membership fees aren't public, insiders estimate an initiation of around $500,000, with annual dues that hover near 6 figures. And you can't just walk in with a checkbook. The club famously doesn't accept applications. Members are handpicked by the board, and rumors say that rejection letters are sent without explanation. Over in California, the Los Angeles Country Club, yes, the same one that hosted the 2023 US Open, charges a rumored $250,000 to $300,000 just to join, plus tens of thousands in yearly dues. But even if you have the cash, you'll need the right social network, because approval depends on who you know far more than what you have. In Florida, at the Bears Club, founded by Jack Nicklaus, the initiation fee alone is about $350,000, and that's if you're lucky enough to be invited. It's home to some of the biggest names in golf, business, and entertainment: Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Michael Jordan, all neighbors inside a gated multi-million-dollar golf community. And speaking of Jordan, his own club, the Grove 23, makes most others look cheap. Membership is rumored to cost upwards of $1 million, with fewer than 100 total members. Even top-tier pros like Ricky Fowler and Justin Thomas had to be personally invited by Jordan himself. The Grove isn't just a golf course. It's a private playground for MJ's inner circle, complete with drone delivery for drinks on the course and hyper-customized amenities. So yes, the money barrier is real, but money alone isn't enough. Because at these clubs, what you represent matters just as much as what's in your bank account. If you've ever wondered where billionaires actually hang out when they're not buying sports teams or launching rockets, this is it. These golf clubs are private ecosystems of influence, where business deals, political favors, and global partnerships are often made between tee boxes. At Augusta, membership reportedly includes the heads of Microsoft, Berkshire Hathaway, and JP Morgan. Former US presidents, foreign leaders, and global CEOs have all walked its fairways. Augusta doesn't just host the Masters, it hosts some of the world's most powerful conversations. Then there's the Madison Club in La Quinta, California, a desert hideaway where the guest list feels more like the credits of a Hollywood blockbuster. Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, Phil Mickelson, and even Cindy Crawford have been spotted there. Privacy isn't a perk, it's a guarantee. The club is built around discretion. No cameras, no press, and absolutely no leaks. Up north, Loch Lomond Golf Club in Scotland attracts royals, aristocrats, and global billionaires. Even among the elite of Europe, membership is an honor reserved for those with generational wealth or exceptional influence. These aren't just golf courses, they're power hubs, where a single handshake on the 18th green can change a business empire overnight. But even the wealthiest players can't just stroll in, because behind every velvet rope membership is a hidden process few outsiders ever see. This is where things get truly mysterious. At most clubs, the application process is straightforward. You apply, pay, and hope for the best. At billionaire golf clubs, It's more like joining a secret society. Each club has its own ritual. Some require written sponsorship letters from 2 existing members, followed by a committee vote. Others have an unspoken heritage clause, where family lineage determines your eligibility. The Real Club de la Puerta de Hierro in Madrid is notorious for this. It's nearly impossible to join unless your parents or grandparents were already members. You can't buy your way in. You have to be born into it. In the US, several elite clubs quietly vet candidates using private investigators. They'll review your background, reputation, even your social behavior online. One former applicant to a Palm Beach club claimed his membership was denied after his Instagram was deemed too flashy. And while no one talks about it openly, accusations of discrimination and elitism have long shadowed some of these institutions. In 2024, the Los Angeles Country Club made headlines when the son of billionaire Gary Winnick accused the club of racial bias after being rejected, something the club strongly denied. But the controversy peeled back the curtain on how opaque these clubs truly are. The truth is, exclusivity isn't just about keeping outsiders out. It's about keeping a certain image in. And for those who do make it past the gates, life on the inside is like nothing else in golf. Picture this. Your personal caddy greets you by name. Your locker has your initials engraved in gold. The clubhouse dining room serves Wagyu beef and Dom Perignon on a Tuesday. At the Vintage Club, there are private villas, luxury spas, and fine art on the walls, worth more than most homes. At the Madison Club, members zip around in luxury carts equipped with Jeeps, sound systems, and full bar service. At Nanea, guests are offered Hawaiian massages between rounds and custom-made golf gear from the world's top designers. And then there's the Grove 23, where Michael Jordan takes it up another level. Players say that at the Grove, drones deliver food and drinks mid-round, while ultra-fast carts allow Jordan's group to outpace anyone he's playing against, a subtle competitive edge that's become a running joke among members. But luxury isn't the only appeal. It's the privacy. No cameras, no journalists, no sponsorship signage. For the world's wealthiest golfers, this is where they can relax, talk freely, and disappear from the public eye. Some of these clubs even have private airstrips or helicopter pads, allowing members to arrive unseen. At Sabonic Golf Club in the Hamptons, members often land their jets at nearby East Hampton Airport, where staff handle everything before their guests even arrive. These courses are less about golf and more about the freedom to exist beyond the spotlight. And as the world's wealthy keep multiplying, that freedom is becoming harder to buy. Since the pandemic, something interesting has happened. As remote work exploded and billionaire wealth soared, the ultra-rich began migrating toward privacy, space, and exclusivity. Golf clubs, especially in Florida, Texas, and Arizona, became the new frontier of luxury living. Clubs that once charged $100,000 are now demanding $500,000 or more, with wait lists stretching years. At the Bears Club, demand surged so fast in 2023 that the initiation fee reportedly jumped by over 40% in a single year. Meanwhile, new billionaire bunkers are rising. Private enclaves like Discovery Land Company's developments, think Baker's Bay, Yellowstone Club, and El Dorado, where golf is just part of a broader package of private beaches, mountain chalets, and ultra-secure real estate. Membership at these places is less a golf investment and more a lifestyle asset, something that appreciates in social value over time. It's networking, real estate, and recreation rolled into one, with exclusivity as the ultimate selling point. And the people running these clubs know it. Today, the pitch isn't about fairways or greens. It's about privacy, legacy, and access to power. The game of golf hasn't just been monetized. It's been weaponized by the world's elite as the new status symbol. But that raises a question. What does that mean for the rest of the golf world? For most players, golf is about community, about showing up, shaking hands, and playing a few holes with friends. But the rise of billionaire golf clubs has divided the sport like never before. These clubs have driven land prices sky high in prime golf regions, pricing out local communities. They've also reshaped tournaments and sponsorships as wealthy members quietly influence events, rules, and players. Some critics even argue that this growing divide mirrors what's happening in society at large. The concentration of wealth and access into smaller, more private spaces. Even pro golfers are starting to feel the ripple effects. When Live Golf burst onto the scene with billion-dollar contracts, some of its biggest backers were members of these same ultra-exclusive clubs. It's not hard to see the connection. The same money that builds hidden golf kingdoms is also reshaping the professional game itself. Golf used to be called the gentleman's sport. Now, it's becoming the billionaire's playground. So what does it actually mean to play golf where money can't buy entry? For a select few, it's the ultimate symbol of power. For everyone else, It's a reminder that even in a game built on honesty and sportsmanship, there are still walls money can't climb. But maybe that's part of the allure, because the mystique of these places, the hidden gates, the whispered names, the "I know someone who knows someone" is exactly what keeps them powerful. Inside the Billionaire golf clubs, you'll never be allowed to join. Golf isn't just a sport, it's a statement, a quiet way of saying, I belong to a world you'll never see. If you love the hidden world of luxury golf, hit subscribe, because this is only the beginning.